What is the visual identity? The visual brand identity is a cohesive system of symbols made up of forms, shapes, colors, typefaces, layouts, and moving or still images, which encapsulate and convey your brand essence to external and internal audiences. Visual symbols can carry the meaning of complex ideas without using any words. Just as a certain color evokes a certain feeling, other visual elements can act as powerful emotional triggers as well. Seeing the logo of your favorite company will fill your mind with positive feelings. If we see the logo of a brand we dislike, it will remind us to avoid that company. This happens in the blink of an eye, because humans are programmed to behave in this manner and have been doing it since the dawn of time. Our ancestors were using the same techniques to distinguish the things that were edible from the things that were not. We have evolved considerably from there, but the power that visual symbols have over us hasn't diminished. The logo is designed to capture the essence of your brand in the simplest and most expressive form possible. It is the most important visual asset of your business, but it's not to be confused with your brand or your visual identity as a whole. The photographic style, icons, illustrations, design layouts of printed and digital materials, typefaces, decoration of your shop or office, and design of your products are all part of a system, the visual language of your brand. Often the logo is not even required to remind people of your values, because a unique typeface or the memorable shape of your product will be able to achieve a similar effect. That is why creating a coherent visual identity is so important. Coherence can be achieved by having a brand strategy in place. As part of that strategy, your business will have a set of brand values that drive and inspire the people on the inside and differentiate your business from its competitors in the eyes of the external audience. You should use the brand values to influence the creative and design process. Let's suppose one of your brand values was dynamic. There are many different ways to visually encapsulate the idea. You might decide to use slanted shapes in your logo and unusual angles in your photography, for example. Whatever the creative vision is, the design solution should be appropriate to the medium and context. The list of components of your visual identity will largely depend on the type of business you run. Your visual vocabulary will differ depending on whether you are selling a product or offering a service, but there are some common elements: logo, color palette, graphic artwork, typography, photography, film, animation, illustration, iconography. Each of these can carry so much meaning on their own, but when they are all coming from the same place and utilized together, they can truly empower your brand. Good branding cannot be understood without a strong visual identity. It is what differentiates you from other players in the industry, helping your customers to recognize you more quickly and easily. It expresses your unique features and human values that your audience can relate to, which helps them to form a lasting emotional connection with your brand. The visual identity becomes the vessel that carries all positive and negative experiences. It becomes the projection of people's perceptions. This includes your internal audience too. Your team can have a stronger association with the vision of your organization if they can also identify with the visual language of your company. Your visual identity makes your brand architecture clear to your audience. So if you have sub-brands, these can have their own symbols, but their relationship with each other should be represented visually. Last but not least, your visual identity can become a protectable asset. You can trademark certain things such as the logo, unique colors, shapes, and images, all adding to the overall value of your business. Are you ready to develop your organization's visual identity? Drop me a line to find out how Brand Purist could help you.